do you choose a guest and what's the importance?
Yes, sometimes people reach out and they just want to be present at a State of the Union. Or sometimes I will focus individuals that I'm working with on an issue. And that happens to be how I arrived at the guest for this year's State of the Union. The guest that I have is Hagit Chen, and she is an Israeli American, and her son Itai is being held by Hamas. He is one of our 6 Americans still being held by Hamas in Gaza.
And you have met this family before. You've been over in the region since this attack happened. What what can you talk about what they've been going through, and how do you give them hope after this has been so many months?
It's actually very difficult, Dave. Hagit and her husband, Ruby Chen, they live a nightmare every single day, and they don't know truly whether their son is alive or dead. They have no proof of life. They believe they have seen him on some footage from the October 7th terrorist attacks in Israel, but that's it, Dave. So again, every day is a new nightmare for them as they count off the days that their son is not with them. I have met them many times. I met them for the first time last fall after the October 7th terrorist attacks, and have met them many times over. Ruby Chen does come to Washington, D.C. frequently to try and find facts about his son, to really push the administration to step up and deal with Hamas, and push other ambassadors as well to help bring Hamas to the table with the Israelis. So it's just been devastating for this family. And as I met with them earlier this afternoon, you can still see the pain. It's as fresh as it was the first time I met them.
How does this end? How do we get these hostages back if they are alive without this leading into some kind of regional war?
Right. And this is very difficult. And this is why we need to engage a number of the other Arab nations around Israel. A number of them are very intent on seeing this war end. One, because they are afraid of starvation, disease amongst those that remain in the Gaza Strip, those that might be innocent in the Gaza Strip. But then also erupting into greater instability through the region. We know that Hamas is backed by Iran. Iran also backs Hezbollah and other terrorist organizations, including the Houthis, which have been striking American service members overseas. So we want to engage these other Arab nations, their ambassadors, their prime ministers, their crown princes. We want them all to engage and push Hamas to end this war. But the Israelis as well, from their perspective, they want to see Hamas wiped out. They are tired of the rocket attacks all the time. They are very, very, of course, upset about what happened on October 7th. But it's engagement. That's how this is going to end, is all of these entities coming together and engaging, getting rid of Hamas, and bringing stability to the region.